So now that we've removed our lead screws, we're going to back off the set screws that adjust the roller tension on our y-axis. So I just back those off about 1/8 of an inch, nothing crazy, just a little bit so they can set themselves as we move the gantry back and forth. And you're going to want to do this on both sides at the same time so that the looseness or the tension that you apply to them, you can see that rock there. That's going to always be a symptom of a loose adjustable roller. So we're going to want to do the same thing on both sides and then kind of run it back and forth a few times by hand, which will kind of help them sit once they've kind of set themselves. We can go ahead and tighten them back down. So I use the long end, the ball end, and my thumb and index finger, and that's all the pressure you need to get that tight. When you can't turn it tight enough with just 2 fingers, that's usually where you want your rollers to sit. And you can kind of inspect that. If you go ahead and give it a shake, there's none of that rock anymore. So a good way to test that your machine's nice and smooth is to actually, without the lead screws, you can roll the gantry back and forth. As long as there's no rock and the rolling is nice and smooth, that should be a good sign that your roller tension is set correctly. And I like to do it this way as well because you can feel any inconsistencies, and if one of the rollers has a bad bearing, you'll absolutely feel it when tracking that gantry back and forth with your hand. So there are your rollers. All those should be nice and tight, and now your roller tension is set.